16 years old. On the last day of school, Sarah lost her hopes and dreams. She dreamed about going to the city for high school, but that morning her father had shocked her. "You are finished with school now. That's enough learning. No more." She said goodbye with her tears to her friends and teachers. She was forced to not see them again. Instead, she fills her days now with reading and visiting her grandmother because she loves her. Her grandmother is the only one who always understands and always agrees. When she feels broken, it's her grandmother who always stands with her. Sarah likes best to sit in the library in her grandmother's house, a room full of books, but her grandmother cannot read. It was room for Sarah's uncle, but now it's hers. She reads for hours. Then, one day, she starts writing poems about her heart, faith, and how lonely she feels. It was too painful to go outside and see her friends going to school when she couldn't. She stayed inside. She liked being isolated, just Sarah and her books. She had overwhelmed with her low confidence and fear of the future. 19 years old, she had a small illness, but people made it bigger. Their gossip exaggerated her illness and taught her to feel shame. In her small village in Syria, her friends envied her for her beauty, intelligence, and kindness, and her aunties judged her. So her family decided that she would marry a man that she didn't love. He was older, he had never learned, and had no love for poems, art, music. Her life is now routine: cook, clean, and wash. Cook, clean, and wash. The house was desolate and lifeless. Silence. No conversation, only short questions and short answers. She became depressed and pessimistic. She wanted to run away, or she wanted to finish her life. 21 years old, she knew she would have a child. So he recycled all the balances of her life. She continued her life just for her children. She had one girl and one boy. She's quiet and calm. She has given up. She's resigned to reality. 30 years old, she started to resist. She changed the course of her life and depended on herself. She started sewing, hairdressing, and teaching the local children who came to her house. She taught their children reading, writing, and English. Her husband didn't give her money to fulfill her needs, so she earned her own money and people's trust. Her family will not help her because they fear she will divorce him. 35 years old, Syria's at war. She escaped with her children to Turkey. She is living in a camp. She presented a request to the UN to move her family. It was the morning when they called her, "We agree with your request. We need to arrange a meeting to get some more information. She felt like her heart was flying. She flew like a dove in the sky. She would finally move from this country. She would get her freedom and equality. She would get her peace. On the day of that phone call, she found her hopes and dreams.